Imagine a caveman living way back in the prehistoric times. Originally, when he would see, for example, a tree branch or a stick, he might think, "Oh, this is useful for climbing trees to catch a monkey or something for dinner, or maybe to find a piece of fruit way up in the tree, as the monkey does." Until one day, as the caveman's walking beneath the tree, the branch breaks, falls down, hits him in the head, and brings a whole new meaning to what a branch actually is. Having learned that the branch or stick quickly moving through the air and striking him on the head caused him pain, he realized that he could do the same thing to others, and realized that this branch or stick could be used for a weapon. In time, the caveman realized that if he shaped and crafted his branch into a particular tool, it could be more productive in achieving the results that he wanted. One day, the caveman might learn that there's more to life than beating up other cavemen and women. For example, he might say, "Hey, I like food, but I really hate getting my hands dirty. So I'm going to use this stick to pick up the food and eat it so I don't have to get my hands dirty anymore." After more and more practice using the stick to pick up his food, or at least trying, a smart caveman might realize, if I use two sticks together, I'll have a much easier time picking up the food. After even more practice, the smart caveman would notice sticks of different shapes are even easier to use for the intended purposes. And hey, guess what? If I craft these sticks or pieces of wood into the shape that I want, I can serve myself even better. This process of creative consumption, followed by creative production, followed by creative consumption, etc., would continue until finally our friendly caveman became more civilized, using other materials besides sticks for crafting his eating utensils, such as metal.
So moving away from the simple caveman example, let's look at some more generalizations of this issue. Take a back scratcher. So I don't know how far back in time you have to go, but at some point the back scratcher did not exist, and people who had an itchy back had to strain and try to reach, or maybe get a pencil and scratch, or even a stick like our friend the caveman would use to scratch. And so using these other objects that weren't originally intended for that purpose in a new way, in this case scratching your back, was a creative use of a product that's already available on the market or in nature. And so that's one type of creative consumer. But moving forward from there, this creative consumer might become a creative producer or give his idea to a producer to take this creative idea and make it into a new product. For example, the back scratcher, specifically manufactured for scratching backs in hard to reach places. And then moving forward from there, when this new product was released to the market, you would have the other type of creative consumer, the other definition. Um, Early adapters of new technology. So not everybody would be eager to rush out and buy this new back scratcher because, what is it? Ooh, it's kind of crazy. Like, I've never seen it before. So you get this other type of creative consumer, ones who are eager to try new products. They go out and say, hey, look, this thing's awesome. Back scratcher? Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Who invented this? And voila, somehow it gets some momentum, becomes popular. Suddenly everybody has one. Voila, the back scratcher. As our society gets more and more advanced, all of our basic needs are filled already, so we get more advanced needs. And the cycle repeats itself with these more advanced needs, and that leads to even still more advanced needs, etc., etc. And you can see basically since the caveman days, through the medieval times, through the modern era, and into the future, this cycle is going to continue and continue and continue. And the key factor that's necessary in order for it not to come to a screeching halt is creativity.